Hi, Sagittarius. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. My floor is a little slippery. Okay. This is your reading for the month of November. So happy birthday to the early Sagittarians. And so what I'm doing now, I'm going to be doing monthly readings by sign. And I'm not going to be doing weeklies for the time being. I do the weeklies with Nancy Jean, but I'm not going to do weeklies by element. I'm going to do it by sign monthly. And so I'm going to throw 6 cards per sign. And then extended readings are about for members, $4.99 or $6.99 a month. Please become a member. And then I'll have a lot of announcements at the end of the video. So please stay till the end. Adjustment. That is the big news for everyone in November. 2, 3. Okay. Wow. I have the Judgment card. The Judgment is a really good card. But it's like there's an energy of there's a lot of energy, but there's an energy of being reborn, seeing things. It's almost like you died and were reborn, and then it's like have confidence. Because sometimes when with the pieces or parts or the experiences or relationships or whatever, just sort of like it's like I don't really understand. And it's like sometimes we're not supposed to understand, and we understand it later, or we understand it in hindsight, or we understand it through someone else's eyes, kind of thing. But have confidence that you have the high ground and you're in good position, and that you're being supported by your ancestors. And there's an energy also of this could be a reawakening because the judgment sometimes is a reawakening of like a past memory. It could be a person, right? It's past life card a lot of times, but it's this energy of like reminiscence and nostalgia of like having this memory of being, say, 4 years old and really loving driving your little car. And it's like I love the freedom that I feel in driving this car and being in touch with that and having the gift of that memory resurrected. And it's like, well, how can I have that feeling in this time, in this life now? I was talking to some people last night I went to their house and there was another guy there and they were talking about sports. And, I'm a big queen. So I'm like, I never did sports. And, I'm really aware that even when I was a child, just give me something to make, like to be creative. I'm an artist. So I'm like, I'm really happy on my own. I don't need to go out and like beat up other boys. And, I want everything to be pretty. I mean, that's all I really wanted to do is like to make beautiful things and to put things together to make them joyous and pretty. And that's my mission in a lot of ways. Like that's my mission. And I'm in touch with that. So I act on it, right? Now you know more about me. I'm going to let my light guide me, right? I'm going to go deep inside. I mean, it's November coming into December, right? So it's like that's the time. It's like, I don't go out as much. The sun is different. I mean, in the States and Canada and the Northern Hemisphere, not in Mexico. The light's always the same. It's like I'm going to go inside and I'm going to dig and find out what it is my light wants me to know. And I'm going to trust my intuition and my loving energy, right? And empathically, I'm going to be guided and I'm going to receive the gift because here she's receiving it, right? And this one is like, oh, I'm bored. I've been talking about this quite a bit. Sometimes things come so naturally to us that we seem, like some people are natural language, right? I'm okay, but I'm not natural at it. And or maybe I'm just telling myself that. Uh, and you know, they could do it so easily. It's like, well, you could be an interpreter. You could do, you know, you could be na 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 na. They're like, oh, it's just so easy. I want something more challenging, right? And that's what he's about. Like, he's like, no, I don't want it. And it's, but I feel like here, and if you're looking deep inside, and the empath is here, and there's this chance to be reborn and revitalize and re-energize something, take the gift. You know, something is offered. Thank you. Thank you. So if there's something that comes to you that is offered to you that it's like, well, okay, thank you. It doesn't have to even be like that. It's like, thank you. Because, you know, it's almost like our soul offering us ourselves back, right? I never read it like that, but that's why I'm reading it today. All right. So the services I offer are I offer a whole variety of tarot readings. I also offer spiritual energy work, which is IET and Pendulum. Pendulum is like the little brother of IET. So in the Pendulum session, what I ask you is, what would you like to receive? You know, what would you like if you could create or manifest or change anything in your life? Create anything in your life? What would that be? And then you answer that, and it could be anything. You know, there's no right and wrong. It's not, it has to be spiritual. It's all spiritual. And then we call on your guides and angels to help, and my guides and angels to help you, and I guide you through a process of releasing trauma, of releasing energy, of releasing shame, fear, guilt, etc. And we replace it with its opposite, and it's just a little ceremony. And you know, you can cut cords, you know, like in healthy relationships, etc. Balance chakras. And the IET is a deeper level of that. And I do that when people are sleeping, and I send it remotely because it's energy work, and I use my teddy bear. Now, if you'd like to do that regularly and become part of a spiritual seekers community, I offer that as a service. And it would be a 3-month or a 6-month commitment. And you get an IET every month and a pendulum every month. And every week we meet on Zoom, and I do a guided channel meditation that, you know, is for the group. You know, we discuss what it is we'd like to receive, and then I put it together sort of as a, I don't know, sandwich. And then I offer the sandwich. And then intuitively I know whether to put mustard or mayonnaise or peppers on it, or maybe all three. Um, so I offer that as a service, and then we get together on Zoom, and it's really lovely and comforting and expansive and welcoming. So it would be great if you would like to join. I also have art available for purchase, and those are all the services that I offer. So if you're interested, please take advantage. And if you'd like to become a membership, you can watch the extended reading, which I throw like probably another 12 calls, probably more. And that's $4.99 or $6.99 a month. Please become a member. And if not, have a lovely, lovely, lovely November. Blessings.